Hello everyone, I am Shane Kathleen and this is a quick tutorial for ZipGrade. In this video, we will focus on how to use ZipGrade, a mobile app that lets you scan and grade multiple choice quizzes instantly. Now, let's begin.
ZipGrade has many features, but we'll focus on the basics. First, go to zipgrade.com/forms and download a blank answer sheet. Choose from 20, 50, or 100 question formats. There is also a customization wizard that will be covered in other further tutorials since it is more complex and advanced. In this video, I'll use the 50 question form. Download it as a PDF or image, print it, and make copies for your students. Students may use a pencil, a pen, or marker to darken the circles in their preferred answers. On your mobile device, install the ZipGrade app from the App Store or Google Play. Open it and either logged in or create a new account. You can also use the guest option, but be mindful of the limitations. Once logged in, you will see quizzes, classes, students, tags, and account information below. Now, tap Classes to add your classes or subjects. And then, go to Students, tap New Students, enter their name, and assign them to classes and save. Tap Tag, press the new tag, then enter the name of the tag you wish to add. Now, I have prepared a 50-question multiple-choice quiz that will be answered by the students. Then, let's go back to ZipGrade. Tap Quizzes, then press New, name your quiz, and select the correct answer sheet form. Be sure that the form selected matches the physical answer sheets you printed out. Then, assign to a class and save. Press Edit key to input the correct answers manually, or you can scan a filled answer sheets. Align the four corners, wait for the vibration, and save. Next, press Scan Paper, align the paper corners on the screen, then flip to the next and repeat. To review, tap Review Papers to see scores, percentage, and student's name. Tap a name to view their paper and responses. You will see their correct and incorrect answers, as well as the correct answers for that number in the image or questions. Then, press Item Analysis to view question, difficulty, and response distribution. Tap a row to see what percentage of students choose which answers correctly and incorrectly. Tap Tag Report if you have put tags for the quiz or quizzes. If none, no tags defined for this quiz. In the quiz menu, you can also see the score, percentage, and statistics. You will see the score, average, median, and standard deviation.
And that's it! ZipGrade is a game changer for teachers who want fast, accurate grading, and clear data. It is also ideal for quizzes, formative assessment, or even mock exams. If you found this helpful, feel free to share it with fellow educators. Happy grading! Matane!
Hi, Paul here. Today, we will be talking about how to create your classroom digital activities using BookWidgets. You can access BookWidgets on web, and you can sign in this application to the use of your Google account or your Microsoft account, or you can sign up in this application. As for me, I'll use Google. After account verification, you can start off by clicking this home button on the upper left. Widgets in this interface are just activities, so if you were to create an activity, you can just press create a widget. What makes this application for you as an educator an advantage is that you can create digital examinations in various ways, depending on your students' needs or what examination forms you are most comfortable in using. And as for this tutorial, we will be making a quiz examination. On the upper left corner, you can type or edit the title of your quiz. By clicking the Add Questions button, you'll get these choices on how you can present your questions. And as for us, let's try this multiple choice question. Let's try and give it a go with this simple example question and input this specific choices that we made for this specific question, of course, for us to somehow evaluate our students' prior knowledge. If you click these questions with the back button, you'll get into the list of the questions that you've made so far. On the upper right corner of the interface, you'll see these three options. What the close button does is that it shows the list of all the examinations that you've made so far. The description and the options that you can do with the quizzes that you've made can be navigated in this area. And if you press the preview button, you'll get to see what would be your examinees or your students would see if you share this examination to them. You can also be able to answer the questions that you've made for your students. After they answer the question, they just have to click this mail button for them to submit their work. And if you press this share button, you'll get to see the choices on how you can share your quiz to your students. And to review the answers of your class, you just have to click the review button on the upper left corner. Since I didn't use the Google Classroom to share my quiz, I'll just click the No Course button. And I'll click the title of my quiz here. And there I have it. The list of names of the people that answered my quiz. It shows the date and the scores of the people that answered it. This application also got a special feature where you can give feedbacks to your students who answered the quiz that you've provided to them. Just for example, I will be giving a feedback to this specific person who answered my quiz. I'll click this arrow button right here and input the email address of this specific person. Once you receive this message in green, that means that the feedback has been sent. Unfortunately, some features of this application isn't free, but this application also offers discounts for those eligible educators. So you see, BookWidget is a very handy tool for educators in creating their activities for evaluating the prior knowledge of their students, because it offers various examination forms that teachers can use in this digital era.
I am Eugene and welcome to this tutorial on how to use Blooket, a website that allows teachers to create interactive quizzes and games for students. So now let's start.
To get started, head to Google and search for Blooket. Once you're logged in on the website, you can sign up to make an account, and you can also click the login button if you already have one or if you want to link it with your Google account. And now you will be taken here to the Blooket dashboard where you can see the create button. This is where you will create your own sets of questions, and the discover button. Here you can search and browse for thousands of already made question sets, your created question sets. Here, your favorite question sets, your recently host games in the history section, and your recent homeworks. In order to host a game, you need a set of questions. Let's go back here in the create button for you to make your own sets of questions. Right here, you are required to give a title for your Blooket. You can also put a little description here. Put a cover image where you can get it from your gallery. You can also upload a file or upload a URL. Here below, you can see the privacy setting where you can change it from public to private. In the creation method, if you want to create your questions manually, you can just click manual. You can also import from Quizlet or in the CSV. And now, click create for you to add questions. Click the add question and you will be brought here where you can decide for the time limit you want for a student to spend the question. Also decide if you'd like the answers to be given in a random order when checked. You can also decide if you want a multiple choice or a typing answer. And here you can click this one if you want to add images, if you want to add math symbols, or if you want to add audio. Here you can type your question now and then give the choices below, and after that you need to click the right answer and then click save. You can add questions as many as you want, and you can proceed now to your question sets where you can see the questions that you have made earlier. All you have to do now is to click the host button and you've got a different games that your students can play. Here on the left side is a quick overview of what this game is all about, and then click host if you want time-based or achievement-based in your games, and then simply click this below if you want to change the time. There's more setting right here, and when you're ready to go, just scroll up and click host now. Joining a game is quite simple. Students can easily go here and enter the game ID or just scan the QR code. Your student's name will pop up here and just click the start if they are all ready. The instructions will flash on the screen and they can finally start answering. During the game, the standing can be seen here. And when the quiz time ends, the rankings of your students will be revealed. Click view report and you'll be brought here where you can see the date, the number of players, the number of correct answers, and the number of incorrect answers. And that's a wrap. You've got the skills now to use Blooket effectively in your classroom.
So Blooket is really a great tool to boost motivation and participation for students. I hope that you have learned something today. Thank you and bye!